All right, next we got NXT Worlds Collide and no Power Man 5000. How fuck? Come on, Triple H. Come on. You're better than that, bro. You're better than that. But yo, this pay per view was fucking good, man. Like I don't even have a low point in this whole pay per view. This every match slapped, bro. Every match was really good. We started off with the best match of the night, freaking Ricochet versus Carmelo Hayes. And how good has it been seeing Ricochet beat Ricochet again, dude? This guy's on SmackDown. This guy's on SmackDown giving his full potential. He's on Raw. He's on fucking NXT now. He had another good match on this NXT. Like, this guy's everywhere. Like, you wouldn't even think about that. Good old fucking Ricochet out here, bro. But this was good stuff for sure. This was definitely worth the match. Carmelo Hayes is definitely one of the best out there. Ricochet is one of the best. North American title, let's get it. Flipping and dipping all over the place. Guys are not touching the ground for the good solid couple minutes. Fans hold down Mello while Ricochet chops him. That was cool. You don't see a lot of fan stuff like that no more. Nice super kick by Mello. He takes advantage. Beautiful springboard clothesline by Mello. Both men end up colliding in midair with double spring. They like run past each other, do that same springboard and hit each other in the air. I think I've never seen that before. Ricochet with the recoil, but can't capitalize. The movement of this, it's just the movement of these guys, man. They're so fluid and crazy, and they're selling like Dolph Ziggler on steroids. It's amazing. Ricochet takes out Trick. Gourd Buster Cutter by Mello. I love that move. That move's really dope. Crazy looking superplex by Ricochet. He like flipped kind of in midair. V-trigger and then a brain buster into a detonation kick. Only gets a near fall. I really thought he had it there. Mello with a nasty double knee code breaker. Poison Rana by Ricochet. Ricochet goes for the shooting star press and lands on his feet from the top rope. And remember, you guys don't remember how high this man would get on the shooting star presses. Gets distracted by Trick, and then Mello steals it with a roll up. I love how they didn't give Mello the decisive win. You could definitely run this shit back for sure. But fantastic. And these guys are both the future of this company have done right, man. See, I never understood the hate on Ricochet's promos. I thought his promos are fine. They're not, the greatest. Like Mello, of course, is fucking great, but like everyone's just like, "Oh, Ricochet's so bad at promos." I'm like, I thought he did good with the promo against Mello when he came out for the Open Challenge. Next, we got Pretty Deadly versus the Creed Brothers versus Gallus versus Briggs and Jensen. 4-way for the unified tag team titles. Because remember, NXT UK is dead. We're getting NXT Europe next year in September, so all the NXT titles are being unified, which I thought was really cool. Like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of NXT UK, but they definitely had a lot of good, solid wrestling there. I really enjoyed the early years of it, and the stuff with Eli Dragunov is the reason I went back to watching NXT UK. So it's going to be a shame if they don't bring him back over to the States. Hopefully they do. But this was a 4-way unification elimination tag. Thank God. You want to get my dick wet, man. When you say elimination, fatal 4-way or 3-way, I mean, that's my favorite types of matches. Big brawl, big shout. Matches go nuts. Jensen is trying to get on the top rope, but Gallus basically takes him out with a power slam combo. He's out, 3 teams left. Electric chair cannonball combo by the Creeds was dope as fuck. I don't even know how to explain this. It was a doomsday device, and the fucking dude comes off like a cannonball. Julius with a sliding lariat takes out Gallus. 2 teams left, obviously Pretty Deadly versus the Creeds here. I'm a big fan of Pretty Deadly. These guys are great, and they have great character work, and the fucking yes boy and all this stuff. Double team gut buster by Pretty Deadly for a near fall. Julius with this crazy deadlift suplex goes for a top rope moonsault, lands on his feet, then hits a freaking angle slam out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, this guy's going fucking nuts. The ref gets taken out, but Kemp, which they have with him, spears Pretty Deadly. Then he betrays the Creeds for the win. So this is the guy who's been tearing down Judgment Day, the Creed brothers and Diamond Mine. Everyone thought it was Roddy, but Roddy was taken out before this match even started in the freaking most dangerous arena ever, the NXT parking lot. But this was good shit. I'm a big fan of Pretty Deadly. I'm glad they got all the titles. I thought it was a good choice. The Creeds are better as chasing. Mako versus Blair Davenport versus Mandy Rose. This is probably the weakest match, I would say, but I just feel like it didn't get enough time. But all the performers in this were pretty great. It's insane to me how good Mandy is now. It's fucking like all that potential. I'm telling you, the people need to talk about her being like Trish Stratus. This girl came in his ass and then turned it all around. It's fucking crazy to me. Women's unification match here. Mandy and Blair are teaming up on Mako. Double foot stomp on Mandy's back on the outside by Blair. Mako with the big strikes on Mandy and then a beautiful spin kick. Mandy with a big spine buster on Mako. And then double DDT by Mako on both girls. Cartwheel knee drop by Mako. The Satomura special, I think she calls it. Then again to both girls at the same damn time. Mako with a Death Valley driver on Mandy. Blair hits the Kamigoye on Mako for a near fall. Mandy with a V-trigger on Blair wins both titles. That is it for the win there. I thought it was a fun match. I really wanted Bea Priestley, Blair Davenport to win. I definitely think she's one of the big futures of this company. She can talk. She was great. She can wrestle her ass off. Like, her career in Stardom is worth watching. She's fucking strong style as all hell. This girl be stiffing people. And then Mako is just fucking absolute legend. Everything this girl does, godlike, bro. And Mandy is just round of applause. No one can say Mandy Rose is the weak link here. NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance versus Piper Niven and Nikki Ash. Viper slams him into each other and then sentons both girls. Reverse DDT sidewalk slam combo by Viper and Nikki for a near fall. Samoan drop neckbreaker combo. The old fucking, what is it, G9 by Crime Time by Nikki and Viper. Toxic Attraction then comes in and they start distracting for some reason Viper and Nikki, not the actual champs. I really thought they would want the champs to lose. We get the Skull and Bones and the champs pick up the win. Toxic Attraction screwed them over big time. Then we get the main event here. This was a fun main event. Like I said, Braun Baker's a scary man. The guy just gets better and better and better and better and better. Versus one of my personal favorites. I've always said this guy's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And people will laugh at me. I've said he's definitely top 10. Is Tyler Bate, dude. This guy he's what, like 23? I have legit seen this man grow up in front of my face. He was 19 years old when I first saw him in the fucking UK tournament. It's crazy. I love the long hair too. Braun is doing he's trying to basically match speed and with strength here. Braun is trying to bring a little bit of both, but Tyler's just way too fast and let him touch it. Braun with a Frankensteiner early on. Tyler with a dead man dive on the outside. Braun Breaker catches him midair with a power slam. And Tyler Bate ends up catching him midair with a power bomb right after that off his Frankensteiner. That was really dope. Top rope bulldog by Braun, and then he hits a dope suplex into a power bomb. It was really cool. It was like an X-Plex, but he caught him into like a Blue Thunder bomb. I really hope he keeps that. That was cool shit. Tyler with the freaking deadlift airplane spin, then a nasty rebound lariat. Tyler driver 97, but Braun kicks out. That was the full combo. Military press slam, but Tyler gets his foot on the rope. Bop and bang punch by Tyler. Then he tries to hit the rebound clothesline again, but Braun Breaker spears the living shit out of him. And that's it. I'm telling you, best spear in the business. Best spear in the business. He's the closest I've ever seen anyone come close to Goldberg's spear. Fun match here. I'm still not a fan of him using the spear as his finish. I really like that as a setup move, but I also don't like his finish, the military press slam. I feel like he can come up with something cooler. Like, I would love for him to use, like, the Dominators. Like, he could do something. Like, he should just use the jackhammer. He pretty much has Goldberg's whole moveset. He has Goldberg's tattoo. He should just use the jackhammer. He's strong enough to do it. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Goldberg's like his fucking second dad the way this guy hypes him up. But yeah, that was NXT. It's very, very, very good show.